breaking news, but men can breastfeed. Yep, you heard that correctly. Men can breastfeed. So a few weeks ago, I was getting a facial and the esthetician and I were talking and she's like, what do you do? And I explained that I'm a boobie doc. And she said something that stuck with me. She said, back in college, I remember reading a paper. It was an anthropology class. And we talked about how men historically had breastfed. And I thought about it and I was like, anatomically, it makes sense because men have breast tissue, they've got glands, they've got pituitary glands, they've got milk ducts. So why not breastfeed? So I decided to fact check this, and by golly, she's right. Okay, so this article appeared in the New York Times back in 2019. Are we ready for the breastfeeding father? It basically described a man that had a 2-year-old son, and he decided to pump his breast 3 hours a day for 3 weeks straight. Unfortunately, no milk came, but a peer-reviewed journal that confirmed back in 2018 that a transgender woman who was assigned a male at birth was put on a hormone regimen and was able to breastfeed her child. Historically, tales of breastfeeding men go back to the Talmud and to Tolstoy, where it's described in Anna Karenina while a baby was suckling an Englishman for sustenance while on a ship. In 1896, Anomalies and Curiosities of Medicine, they described several instances of male nursing being observed, usually as a wet nurse, in instances where the mother is no longer alive or the mother is sick, implying that hormone therapy may not always be necessary. Even Darwin himself, when searching for the answer to this question if men could breastfeed, he had observed that there were instances in which men had a copious supply of milk. Ultimately, the milk-producing hormone prolactin was discovered in 1933. Now, the only male mammals that are known to spontaneously breastfeed their young are fruit bats of Southeast Asia. But in extreme circumstances, nipple stimulation, in addition to a little bit of elevated prolactin, may lead to breastfeeding. Breastfeeding has been described by males in cases where there has been extreme starvation, such as in Nazi concentration camps and in prisoner of war camps in World War II. In 1954, 3 men that were diagnosed with breast cancer and were on estrogen treatment were injected with large amounts of prolactin, and on the 6th day of treatment, one of them started breastfeeding and he didn't stop for 7 years. So my question to you is, are we ready for the breastfeeding father? Personally, I think this is huge, and it has huge implications for the transgender community as well as the breast cancer community. When women may not be able to breastfeed because of lack of a breast, maybe their husbands can help out. About damn time. We'd love to know your thoughts on this. And as always, follow the Boobie Docs for more of the breast information.